and when I walked up to her, she turned away. I feel like she dislikes me. Maybe it's because she thinks that I stole you from her," I said while clinging onto him from behind as he was busy cooking. I felt his silence. "Jungkook, are you even listening to me?" I asked, annoyed, moving away from the hug. "I'm listening, baby," he said, turning the gas off. He then turned around and pulled me closer. I know Ris. She had always been obsessed with me, even when I clearly told her that I liked someone else, but she still kept obsessing over me. If she was not Uncle Kim's daughter, I would have never tolerated her nuisances. Uncle Kim, your dad and my dad had been partners in business for years. They were really good friends, but due to Ris's obsession with marrying me, she almost created a rift between our fathers. Thankfully, before things could go worse, Uncle Kim was able to see that it was all his own daughter's fault, who was desperately trying to woo me even after knowing that I was engaged to you. That's why Uncle Kim sent Ris to London. But now, after 2 years, she is back here in our lives, and I don't quite understand why. I have a strong feeling that she has some bad intentions, so you better stay away from her, Jungkook said, squeezing my cheeks in a very serious tone. I know, don't worry, I'll be fine, I said, lifting myself onto my toes and playfully biting his lips. He groaned with annoyance and then lifted me up and placed me on the kitchen counter. Should I bite you too? He asked, bringing his face closer to mine while tightly holding my hands to the counter. Yes, please, I said, smiling. What are you? He said with love in his eyes. Well, I'll save the bite for later, he said, leaning in and passionately kissing me. Why later when I can just kiss you now? I said, trying to kiss him. No, not today. You know I have an important deal this weekend and I have a lot of work to do, he said, turning away. Also, the food is all cooked and ready. Let's just eat, he said. Okay, I said, quickly pecking his cheeks. It's my birthday on Monday. Finish all your stupid work by the weekend. I want you all to myself on my birthday, I said, while serving the plates. Okay, baby, he said cheekily. We had our dinner, and then I went to sleep while Jungkook got busy with his project. The next morning, I woke up all alone. Checking the time, it was 9 in the morning. Is he still working? I wondered as I walked towards his office room. I gently turned the doorknob and looked in. There he was, sitting focused, working on his laptop. He looked tired and sleep-deprived. He was so engrossed that he didn't even notice me. I gently shut the door and walked into the kitchen. Collecting all the items needed, I switched on a cooking tutorial on YouTube and began preparing breakfast. I'm not a good cook. My dad was in the mafia, and I grew up surrounded by luxuries. He kept me like a princess, shielded from all dangers. There were always guards and maids, so I never learned to cook. I've known Jungkook since childhood. He's the son of my dad's business partner and best friend. When we revealed that we were in love and wanted to get married, our parents were more than just happy. Yes, there were some issues with Ris and Uncle Kim, Dad's other best friend and business partner, but things got sorted out and Jungkook and I got married. After marrying Jungkook for the first time, I felt free and normal. It's not that my dad used to torture me or lock me up in the house, but there were a lot of restrictions, guards, and maids all around me. I wasn't even allowed to attend offline college due to security reasons. I understand that my dad loved me dearly and was just protective for my well-being, but I always felt caged. Jungkook, on the other hand, understood me like no one else did. He has done a lot for me. It was only possible because of him that I got to live a life like a normal girl, away from those tons of security guards and maids. He got me admission to an offline college and arranged a beautiful penthouse close to my college. There are no guards, no maids, just him and me. I get to attend college like all normal girls, go shopping and movies. Though I know that there is security always around me, keeping an eye on me everywhere I go, but now I don't mind them at all. I understand that there are rivals all around looking for one opportunity, and security is a must. This new security never tries to encroach into my personal space, nor do they interfere. They just protect me from a distance. Life is so beautiful in this simple way, I thought while cooking. After finishing cooking, I placed everything on the tray and carried it to the room. As I reached the door, I heard Jungkook shouting in anger. Twisting the doorknob, I entered, but Jungkook wasn't in his chair. I looked in the direction of the voice, and there he was, looking outside the window while on his phone. "I don't want any excuse. I want him," he said, angrily, and then disconnected the call. As he turned around, his eyes fell on me, standing at the door. "Win, what are you doing here?" he asked with surprise while walking towards me. "I thought I should cook something since you were working all night," I said. "Well, I hope it is edible," he teased, taking the tray from my hand. "Oh, come on, it's very tasty. I tasted it myself before bringing it to you," I said, defending my cooking skills. "Oh, really?" he said, placing the plate on the table and taking a bite. "Well, it's not bad, but also not as good as I cook," he said while chewing. "Ah, I know that," I said, accepting my defeat with a heavy breath. He leaned in and gently pecked on my lips. "I love you. Thanks for the breakfast," he said. A smile crossed my lips. "Jungkook?" I began, but paused. "What happened? Why were you so angry? Is everything all right?" I asked, without looking at him while chewing my food. There are some issues, but I will sort them out. You go to your college, you don't need to worry about it," he said, gently pushing my hair behind my ears. "And I will be late today. There's a lot of work to do, so don't wait for me. Eat your dinner and sleep," he added. "Okay. But don't overwork yourself," I said, extending a spoon full of chicken soup. He smiled and ate it. "What? Are you still working? And did you have your dinner?" I asked with concern. "I've ordered my dinner. I'll eat it. Don't worry about me," he said from the other side of the phone. "Jungkook, you didn't sleep yesterday. You're not eating on time. Your voice sounds tired as hell." "How can I not worry? I know you have some important things to do, but at least take care of yourself," I said, worried. "I am fine, 𝘿𝙤𝙀. Really? I am fine. And I will take a little nap after dinner. Don't worry. It's just a matter of one more day, and the project will be over. Now I need to go. I'll call later," he said, and disconnected. Jungkook has always been like this. Once he gets determined to do something, he forgets everything and puts his heart and soul into it till he achieves it. Right now he's just determined to complete that project, and I understand him. I just can't help worrying that he might get sick from working too much. I don't remember when I fell asleep thinking about all this, but when I woke up, it was morning. I was all alone. "Oh, I miss him. What is this obsession with work that he doesn't even return home?" I murmured to myself. "I should go see him," I thought, getting out of bed. After my shower, I went downstairs. Realizing the time was short, I decided to whip up his favorite 𝘿𝙤𝙦 for breakfast. I hope he likes it, I thought, packing it up, then hopping into the car. "Drive me to the office," I said, buckling up my seatbelt. In about 15 minutes, we arrived. "Turn the car for college and wait for me. I'll be back soon," I said. "Okay, ma'am," the driver replied. With the tiffin box in hand, I took the elevator to his office floor. "Is Jungkook inside?" I asked his assistant. "Yes, ma'am. Boss is inside," she said. "Okay, I'll go in then," I said, and walked in. As I entered, I found Jungkook engrossed in his laptop. "Are you not done yet?" I asked, walking closer. He snapped at my voice. "Why in? Why are you here? Don't you have college today?" he asked. I do, but I just wanted to see you. You didn't even come home yesterday. What kind of obsession is there with your work?" I questioned. I know I've been very busy, but just tolerate this for one more day and things will be normal again," he said, still focused on his laptop. "One more day? Okay, I guess I can take it for one day. Now eat this," I said, placing the tiffin box in front of him. He just hummed. "Okay then, I'm leaving for college," I said, and gently planted a kiss on his lips. He looked surprised for a moment and turned red and shy. "Okay, bye. I'm leaving now," I said, walking towards the door. "Bye," he said back. At college, as I took my seat, I noticed an envelope on my desk. Tears welled up in my eyes. Riss and I were good friends. We developed misunderstandings, but now we could be friends again. I thought and took out my phone, dialing her number. "Hey Riss, this is 𝘖𝙞, I said over the phone. "Hello 𝘖𝙞, I am waiting at the cafe," she replied. "Okay, I will be there," I said, disconnecting the call. The cafe is within walking distance. I walked to the cafe. It's usually less crowded in the morning, so I could easily find her. I saw her sitting at a table. "Hey," I greeted, taking my seat next to her. "Oh, hi," she replied, smiling. "It seems like it's been ages since we talked," she said, hugging me. I know. I have missed you a lot. You and Jungkook were my best friends, and I'm really sorry if we have hurt your emotions," I said, apologetically. "No, it was all my mistake. I am sorry to bother you," she said, sadly. We talked a lot, just like old times, and it felt good to patch up with a dear friend who you got separated due to some misunderstandings. But then I started feeling dizzy. "Oh God, I'm feeling dizzy," I said, taking the glass of water from the table. I saw Riss sitting doing nothing and looking at me like a maniac. "What did you put in the coffee?" I asked. "Nothing much, just some drugs that will keep you high," she said mockingly. "Help her to the room upstairs," Riss said to one of her waiters. "Don't you dare touch me," I protested, pushing the waiter's hands away. "Don't listen to her. Can't you see how pathetic she looks? Take her to the room. She needs rest," Riss insisted, mocking. The waiter forcefully carried me to the room. I kept struggling, but it was all in vain. The waiter dropped me into the room and left. "I know you, 𝘖𝙞, that Jungkook will never leave you because you have casted your spell on him, but when he sees you with someone else all lovey, 𝙿𝙗𝙗, that spell will break. So, I made this plan. Wait here, I have arranged someone for you," she said with a smirk, locking the door up. I could see and hear everything, but I wasn't able to move 𝙿𝙗𝙗 to the effect of that drug. "Riss, don't do this," I managed to say in a broken voice. "No, I will. You took him away. He was mine. Now I want him back, and I will do everything to take him from you," she declared, setting up the camera. As she was busy setting up the camera, there was a knock on the door. "I guess the wait is over," Riss said with a smirk. "Riss, please don't do this. Have you gone crazy? Jungkook would hate you more if he finds out. Don't do this," I pleaded with all my strength. "It's too late to back out now," she said, walking to the door. Before she could open it, there was a huge thud, and the door broke open. I saw Joey and Rong standing there. They were my bodyguards. They must not have seen me, so they came looking. I couldn't help but thank God for saving me. "What is happening here?" Joey asked Riss, while Rang helped me up. "Nothing. 𝘖𝙞 wasn't well, so I brought her here." Riss tried to defend herself. "Joey, I guess Miss 𝘖𝙞 is drugged," Rang said, while checking me. "We should head to the hospital," he added. They rushed me to the hospital. Doctors examined me, gave me some injections. After 2 to 3 hours, I was able to freely move my body parts. "I feel good now. I want to go home," I said to Joey sitting beside me. "Ma'am, the doctor said that the effect of the drug will stay for 24 hours. Though you can move now, but you should stay under observation. You can't leave now," Joey said. "No, I want to go home. I don't feel good here. Please take me home," I said, almost breaking into tears. "Ma'am, please don't cry. I will go talk to the doctor, and we will take you home," Joey said, walking out. Just then, the door opened, and Rang entered. "Where is Jungkook? Did you inform him about all this?" I asked. "Boss did not pick up the call," he said. "Make the call from my phone. Maybe he'll pick up," I said, pointing at my purse. Rang took out my phone and called, but Jungkook did not pick up. "Is he okay?" I asked with panic. "Don't worry, miss. Boss will be fine," Rang reassured me. "Then why is he not taking my calls? He never ignores my calls," I said with worry. "Ma'am, boss had a meeting. Maybe he is busy there. I took permission from the doctor. Let's take you home," Joey said, handing me the discharge papers. "Yeah, he had a meeting today about some important deal. Maybe he's busy," I said, looking at the discharge papers when the doctor entered. "Miss 𝘖𝙞, Though I allowed you to leave, you have to take proper care of yourself. You were injected with a drug that can cause temporary paralysis. I injected an antidote in your body to counteract the paralysis effect, but this antidote has some side effects. You cannot drink anything intoxicating like alcohol. You have to keep yourself warm and avoid cold drinks, ice creams, cold showers, and so on. Also, you will have tremendous mood swings, so know that it is the antidote. I will suggest you to go home and sleep. Try to keep yourself calm and composed for the next 24 hours, and you will be fine, the doctor explained in a serious tone. Okay, I will take care, I assured. I would also request both of you to take care of Miss Yen, the doctor said, turning to Joey and Rang. We will, doctor, Rang said. We then left for home. As I reached the parking lot, I saw Jungkook's car. I guess Jungkook is home, I said, pointing at the car. I will be fine, you guys can leave, I said, getting out of the car. By the way, I am really grateful, I said, trying to hold back my tears. Very, very grateful to both of you for saving me, I said, bowing to them with respect. Ma'am, that's our duty, Joey said. I know, but still, thank you for protecting me, I said. Ma'am, just allow me to take you to the door, Rang said. He followed me in the elevator all the way to the top. He dropped me at the doorstep and then took his leave. I scanned my fingerprint and walked inside. I saw all the lights off. It's sure that he's home because I can see the shoes at the door. I then saw a small light burning in his office. He might be there, I thought, and walked up. As I walked in, I saw him sitting on the sofa. Tears welled in my eyes. So many things happened today. I was all tired and broken. I just wanted to hug him and forget all about today. I ran towards him and hugged him tight. Jungkook did not say anything, nor did he move. I walked in front to look at him clearly, and there I saw a big cut on the left side of his cheek. What happened? Why are you bleeding? I asked in panic, gently pressing the wound to stop the blood flow. Yen, please not now, he said, moving my hand away. But you are bleeding. You need aid. Let me help you, I insisted, walking to the drawer and taking out the first aid box. Yen, I don't need it, he resisted. How do you not need it? Look how much you are bleeding, I said, soaking cotton in antiseptic. Let me do it. I will be gentle, I said, dabbing the cotton soaked in antiseptic on his wound. Yen, I am good, please, he tried to say, but I interrupted. Aid is necessary. Please, let me aid you. Just then, my hand accidentally hit the antiseptic bottle, and all the liquid fell on his laptop beside it. Oh, fuck, he said, trying to pour the liquid down from his laptop. I am so sorry, I said, trying to take the laptop away. No, please, I will clean it myself. I don't need your help. Your help has always cost me so much. The food that you brought this morning spoiled my papers, and now this antiseptic destroyed my laptop. I have had enough of your help for today. I don't need any more, he said, rather shouted angrily. Jungkook had always been gentle to me, so seeing him so mad at me just hurts me badly. I am really sorry for everything, I tried to say. Keep your sorry to yourself. I don't want it, Jungkook interrupted. Are you drunk? Yes, you are heavily drunk. What happened at the office? Why are you so mad? I asked with concern. Yes, I am drunk, and I am tempered all because of you. You have made my life a hell. I am fed up with you. Now please, leave me to myself, he said. Tears welled up in my eyes. Jungkook, I called gently. I don't want to hear anything. Can you please leave me alone? He shouted, and angrily burst the bottle of antiseptic on the floor into pieces. I could not take it anymore. I ran away from there to my room, locked it up, and fell on the bed. Tears continuously rolled down my cheeks.
This was the first half of the one-shot FF. Hope you liked it. Thank you for watching. Turn on the notifications for more such Jungkook's FF. Hope you have a good day ahead. See ya. Bye bye.